Hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday. I think I have all my friends on board now. Hey there, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and of course, my buddies over there on Instagram. Great to see you all this morning. I'm excited to chat with you for just a couple of minutes this morning about this concept of what's bigger than ultra high ticket. Okay. What's bigger than ultra high ticket? And I have been talking about this issue of ultra high ticket for a minute. So let me do a little bit of a reset button in case this is your first time seeing me and you don't even know what ultra high ticket is. I want to go down that road so you know what I'm talking about. And then I want to talk about what is even bigger. Okay. So, my name is Dr. Avis. I'm a media to millions mentor and business elevation strategist. I am the creator of the Million Dollar Pivot, which is a business intensive, multi day complementary business intensive in which I teach service based entrepreneurs. Okay. People who sell what they know, not products that they purchase and resell at retail. Okay. So these are knowledge economy based entrepreneurs making money from their own skill set, their own knowledge, their own expertise. And I teach them how to take that knowledge and package it during this multi day workshop into an ultra high ticket offer. And so, what do I mean by ultra high ticket? I'm talking about an offer that comes in at 50K, 75K, 100K, or more. All right. This is just for you. So if you've wondered, some of you may have heard about $100,000 offers and whatnot, and you're like, how, what, who, how, what in the world can you put? What is the hot? What is in that? Well, listen, we're about to break it all down during the Million Dollar Pivot. If you have not signed up yet, make sure you do. All you need to do is go to themilliondollarpivot.com. That is themilliondollarpivot.com. And you can go ahead and grab your seat. We kick off tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. Eastern. I'm so excited. Okay. And so I want to come on here just for a couple of minutes this morning to talk with you a little bit about what's even bigger than that, right? Because when we're talking about numbers like 50K, 75K, 100K sales per pop, you might think that's pretty damn big, and it is. Okay. Because when I say 100K, I'm not limited to 100K. I'm saying 100K plus. So that could be $100,000 deal. It could be $1 million deal. It could be, all the way up the food chain. All right. So I want to talk with you a little bit this morning about what could be even bigger. And what I want to talk about with that is related to the bigger landscape of what this could mean, not only for you and your business, but generally speaking for us as a community. I largely work with Black owned businesses. And I have to tell you that it is no secret right now that it seems as if, not even seems as if, it's true. See it across this nation, looking at the policy leanings, looking at what's happening all around the country. Black people are under attack. Yeah, I said it. Women are under attack. Yeah, I said it. Black women specifically are under attack. And I have a huge belief system about that. I believe that, yes, we are under attack, but we are also strong and resourceful and warriors, period. Okay. And here's what I know fighting back is going to have to happen on a number of fronts. But one that is absolutely critical that all of us as business owners need to be a part of is fighting back via the acquisition of economic power. Let's just get real. Money talks, BS walks. Okay. That is true. And a core reason why I do this work is because I truly believe that building Black economic power is absolutely essential for us to be able to manifest our own destinies. It is absolutely essential for us to be able to create the life and lifestyles that our family deserves and that our community has deserved for centuries. I truly believe it's part of what we do in order to create a huge economic reverberation from our households all the way extrapolated beyond. And I want you to know that there is huge power in doing that, but it's only powerful when we build strong businesses, when we build successful businesses, when we build businesses that are big enough not only to support our dreams, but to support the dreams of those we employ. That is power. And I want you to understand that there's opportunity here. I was taking a look at some of the latest data on Black-owned businesses, and I think that oftentimes we hear oftentimes we hear doom and gloom data, but I want to share with you um, some information around data that should be very encouraging for you. All right. I was looking at the latest Pew surveys on Black businesses, and it's found that in their latest data, it's a little bit behind, okay, because it takes them years to collect this stuff. But apparently, the gross revenue that has been produced by Black owned businesses, hey there, Belinda, has significantly soared in recent years, up 43% between 2017 and 2021, which is the most recent time span that they've looked at. Let me say that again, up by 43%. Okay. And what's that? 18, 19, 20, 4 years? Hello? That's huge. That's huge. I want to say that to you this morning because I want to encourage you that there is money out here to be made. Okay. The latest data that they have pulled up is that Black owned businesses collectively produced over $183.3 billion in revenue. $183.3 billion. Okay. And I think it is important that we recognize that that's a possibility. Oftentimes, I believe we truncate our dreams because we are only thinking small. We're just thinking about getting that first, getting up to having like our first 6 figures, and that's a great milestone that you can hit in your business, having a 6-figure business. But I want you to understand that having a 6-figure business should not be your goal. It should be a milestone towards the bigger goals. Because when I'm telling you that people are out here making want collectively, and specifically Black people are out here making collectively $183.3 billion in a year, do you not think that you might be thinking a little small if at least 7 figures is not part of your paradigm in terms of what you want to grow your business to? Do you not think that maybe you're limiting your possibilities just a tad because for some reason you don't think you can do that? I don't know why, but I want you to know that you can. You can. Okay? I want you to know that $1 million, just the floor of 7 figures, is a drop in the bucket of 183.3 billion. Hear me when I say $1 million is a drop in the bucket of 183.3 billion. And think about what happens collectively as a community when we have this type of money-making potential. We get to call the shots. I'm a big advocate. You guys know, if you've been following me for any time, you know that my background has a lot to do with politics and policy, and I'm still in that space. I'll always be in that space. It's a big part of what I do and what I care about, because I also believe that political power is adjacent to economic power and that we need them both. But I also am not blind enough to not see that in many ways, economic power is a driver to political power, not the other way around. Yes. Say amen if you understand what I'm talking about in the chat. Economic power drives political power, not the other way around. Does this mean that we need to wait until we have each individual who owns a business reached at least 7 figures before we start getting serious about our political power? No. But I want you to know that we can do both at the same time. Can somebody say BOAF, both? And I believe that we have not. I'm going to be completely true. I don't believe we have not as a community over the years put enough emphasis on building our economic power. We've not emphasized that enough. There are a lot of reasons behind that. I believe that we are still suffering from a lot of psychosomatic chains related to hundreds of years of enslavement. For so many of us, we have grown up in families where we're the first ones to have a business or to have this dream, and the people around us are afraid for us, and they are trying to protect us by trying to, tell us, no, go get that good job, until you realize there ain't no such thing as a good job until you create your own damn good job. Because guess what? There's no limit when you have that. I could go down this road forever. I'm not going to take up that much time this morning. Okay. But I will say this. All right. I will say this. There is money out here to be made, and not a little bit of money, but a lot of money. There are several different ways that you can make this money. You can make this money by having high volumes of sales for a little bit each, which that's fine. It's no problem with that. Lots of people do that. Okay. Or you can make that money by having much fewer volume, but higher revenue per sale. On that end of the spectrum, that's where I sit. That's where I teach others to go get it. I personally like that approach better, especially for service-based businesses. Because when you're talking about service-based businesses, what you are literally selling is your expertise or your personal labor until you grow your team big enough so that other people can implement your strategies through their labor, which guess what adds to your payroll, okay? So what I'm sharing with you is that if you're in this service-based lane, getting to 7 figures based on small ticket purchases, I am not saying it's possible, but it is a heavier lift. This is just the truth. You're going to need to sell to thousands upon thousands upon thousands to get there at that rate. On the other end of the spectrum, it could mean selling to a dozen or less. I'm telling you, this is why I love it. Okay. And I also love it for us specifically because I believe that with all the attacks that are happening now, once again, against Black people, our history, our ability to access higher education, our ability to access even government contracts. I mean, they're coming after all of it, you guys. Let's just be real. Okay? Let's just be real. They're coming after all of it. All the attacks that are happening against us specifically, all the attacks that are happening against women, all the attacks that are happening specifically against Black women. All of that, I am telling you, the best way in my mind to fight back is not solely and only via a political route. It is also via an economic route. When you have your own, when you have and build your own, you can come into any room like, who gonna check me, boo? Hello. Who gonna check me, boo? And this is why we have to get serious about building businesses beyond the baby stage and build those businesses big enough so they can be sound, that they can be strong, that they can be the foundational element, not only for intergenerational wealth for ourselves, but it can also help in terms of providing a source of jobs for our communities. Because guess what? We disproportionately employ other Black people. It is the very definition of lifting as we climb. So I say all this to say, when I talk about building your ultra high ticket offer, I want you to know that it is part of a larger paradigm that I believe is connected to my life's mission. This is why I do what I do. Because I believe that building Black economic power is absolutely essential, and perhaps no more essential than in this moment right now, when there are strong, powerful, and very well organized forces throughout this nation that has made it their mission to take us backwards. And when I say take us back, I mean us specifically. Take us back. Take back rights, take back access, take back opportunities that our ancestors fought for centuries to open up the door for us. To me, the best way to fight back is to have your own. So with that, I want to say, and this is, as I mentioned, this ain't gonna be long because I got stuff to do today. All right. But to that end, I just want to say, I am here today to just give you a personal invitation then to join me for the $1,000,000 Pivot. We kick off actually tomorrow. It is a um, multi-day business intensive. It's completely complimentary. During our time together, I'm going to walk you step by step by step by step through the process of designing your own ultra high ticket offer. Why? Because to me, that is the most efficient way that you can grow your business to 7 figures. And guess what? You deserve that. 7 figures needs to be the floor. It needs to be the floor. Once you think about all that you have to do and take out of the money that you earn, that's just where it starts to get to the place where you can now personally take home a nice little chunk of money. And then honestly, it needs to be the floor. Because really, to me, the real floor honestly needs to be closer to about 3 to 5. Because now we're at game-changing spaces in your life, like personally, in terms of the proportion that you can take home for you. All right. But with that said, if you have not already, make sure you sign up today. Okay. We kick off tomorrow night. So you can go right to the That's the if you're watching me on Instagram, I just want to say you could, oh, hey there, Rich Auntie. I love that name. Love that handle. Okay, girl. You can just go to my obviously my bio, see it there, or you can type pivot in the comments and I'll make sure that you get it. All right. For those of you who are joining me in the other spaces, definitely check me out, put pivot in the comments. I'll make sure that you get it. But the bottom line is this. Rich morning to you too, my dear. We deserve it. I want you to get part of that one. I want you to be a part of taking that 183 billion that I just referenced a few minutes ago and taking it well over 200 billion the next time they perform this survey. The money is out there. Do not make yourself think the money is not out there, because it is. If people are out here making that kind of money, you can get yours too. All right. All righty. So with that said, you guys, grab your seat, themilliondollarpivot.com. That's themilliondollarpivot.com. Thanks for putting that there for me, my dear. Unfortunately, LinkedIn won't let me be great because I can't see who you are, but I will definitely respond. And let's see, the text genius. I see you, my girl. I'll make sure you get an invite because we kick off tomorrow. We're super excited about it. I'm glad to have you guys as part of this party. Okay. So with that said, y'all take care. It's been great chatting with you. I can't wait to kick this thing off tomorrow. It's time to pivot to your millions. All right. I will see you guys then. Have a wonderful Sunday and I'll chat with you later. Take care, guys. Bye.